trying to solve all these different problems in all these different areas.
Such as?
Education, all the saving the world stuff.
Okay. So not just
working
autism.
not just autism. I think early education, just getting, we know we're really good at teaching, and we can teach kids pretty well, so doing that, you cover the popular social media stuff, get behavior analysts into sports, get some media coverage there. Well, I think what it's going to take is, because I think people are kind of spreading out that way, and we're kind of maybe just waiting for this to happen, but we need to like kind of solve one of these really big issues. I don't know which one it's going to be.
But you figure we solve one, the rest of it.
Yeah, not necessarily one, but maybe you get like some kind of domino effect where
Okay,
like,
solve
you start
one,
knocking one over.
Thinks more people jump in and get excited.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, because I want like kids to that are like once you're in high school, like you start getting interested in science. Like I went into college thinking I wanted to be a psychologist.
Yeah.
I think if I knew more about behavior analysts, I would have gone to college thinking I was going to I'm going to be a behavior analyst, not a psychologist, a clinical psychologist.
So.
Well, yeah. So you want more people to know about it.
Okay. So if you could choose the first domino to fall, what domino would you choose? Why?
I can think any domino.
Yep.
The biggest impact. I'll throw it back. Just because I'd be optimistic. If we're talking like knocking a domino over,
Yep.
I would say kind of on the whole, like just education.
Okay.
Because I would be optimistic that, say we went and fixed education, and ideally we'd be sending more smart people into the world that are prepared to handle it.
Yeah.
I would hope that would kind of start helping to work on these other problems that we're having.
Okay.
So yeah, education.
Cool. Let's keep that in mind and take a shift. You're not just a BCBA anymore, but you did graduate from UNT. Again, congratulations. But you took a shift in your life. After that, you went into a political field, and now you're pursuing politics, and you've been elected into office, and so now you are a politician as well as a behavior analyst. What social issue do you tackle? And why does being a behavior analyst make you more equipped for that?
I hate politics.
Don't we all?
I don't know. What's your definition of social issue?
Take any issue you want. What issues come to mind?
I don't know. That's a hard question. I hate politics. I don't know. I would say the social issue of if you count this as a social issue, just in general, our government not functioning as well as it should, ideally.
Elaborate.
Well, I always kind of thought like, hey, if I'm like president or something, I would just try and do whatever I could to get all the other politicians to actually do more of their job.
You want more.
I don't know how to solve that, man.
You want more cohesion.
Yes, I would go to the Congress and the Senate and use lots of punishment to make them do their job. No, I don't know. I would maybe try and go in there and solve some problems and see if they could get things done more efficiently. and
Why would
place some contingencies on them.
Why would it be being a behavior analyst make you more equipped for that than previous politicians?
Well, I don't know. This question's tough because I don't know how much of my behavior analysis background I don't know. As of now, like I'm like heavily on just my own opinions. What would make me more equipped? Like my answer to that would be more because I wouldn't care about whatever term I'm in, or like that wouldn't be.
So is that?
I would be either assassinated or kicked out within like the first year. But hopefully I could like shake up the page enough to.
So I feel like that's you as a person.
Yeah, no, I know.
Why
Because
you as a
I don't like this
analyst?
the politics. I don't know, because I think scientifically.
Okay. I won't keep bombarding you with this question that you don't like. We'll move on.
No,
to
I don't necessarily not like it. I just, I don't like being tied down by, like I'll discuss that, just being tied down by restrictions on how you answer the question.
No, there's no ties. You can answer
Yeah.
however you want.
Yeah, like, I think I kind of did.
Perfect. Well, then we'll move on. Switch it up a little bit. Let's go to the past.
Okay.
Back in time, cool, more sci-fi stuff. You can travel away. You're back in time, and now you are roaming the halls with Skinner, the big dog himself.
All right.
Just strolling, and you can now influence the start of our fields and how we evolve from back then to where we are now. What changes would you make in the way the field has evolved, or the direction Skinner took it?
That's assuming that somehow I know more than Skinner does at that point, which I probably did not. Still not. No, yeah. So I know like where like some things would end up. I don't know. I could talk like if I had like some like kind of influence over him, I'd be like, hey, like maybe kind of pitch my education idea, like, hey, what can we do back here to get behavior analysis more widely accepted across things. I also want to, I don't know.
What sort of steps do you think could have been done that back then to get behavior analysis more widely accepted?
I don't know. It's hard because you're stepping back and like the whole like society's outlook on the world is radically different from now.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably wouldn't be the one that would be very good at shifting anything.
We'll say you're the confidant of Skinner. You're
Yeah.
his trusted advisor. You and him hang out late at night, drinking whiskey, talking about behavior. Right? We smoking a cigar. He's having a good time with Skinner. And as his confidant, he talks to you about all of his thoughts and thinks and everything he's writing down and thinking and discussing and working on. And you can begin to influence the way Skinner then takes the fields. He's already preparing that society to do so. What sort of suggestions would you have for him?
I would suggest. I don't know. Time travel's weird. I wouldn't want to screw the future up, so I don't want to take him off the course.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know, like if I want to necessarily.
Change anything? Would you not want to
alter
influence it at all?
his path. I think most of what I like, do I still have all my future knowledge?
Yeah.
Most of what I do is kind of tell him what I see happening in the future,
And see if he knows how to address it.
and yeah, and try and get what his take is on it. And like, it's a hard question to get. Like, I have to have this discussion with him,
Mm-hmm.
you know, to kind of get see what his take is on it, and then
Okay.
kind of work together. Other than that, like, I don't know if I can bring back like some computer technology or something and give him some
An android or something.
yeah, I'll bring one of the robots back to like help him in the lab, and then maybe that will just like
Speed it all up.
speed up like his research.
So that he accomplishes more.
Yeah, or I'll just go back and depending on what it is, just like make some suggestions on which schedules he should look at, or it's like, hey, check out this thing. Isn't there one that he kind of, what's the one, was it him that left on the cumulative recorder on accident or something, and he came back, I forget which schedule it was.
Oh, when he found like
Yeah.
variable.
Yeah. So like, I don't know, knock out like a year or so, I don't know how long he spent.
Okay, so maybe save
Yeah.
dinner time so he
Saving
does
time so that he can do more, yes.
Fair enough.
That would be my goal.
That would be your contribution.
Well, like, if we're like discussing things, like, who knows what would come up from that. Yeah.
Okay, I can go with that. So let's totally switch gears. Let's throw out the bathwater, dive into a totally new topic, and come back to purely theoretical.
Okay.
Verbal behavior.
Yes.
We talk about it on the covert level often as vocal verbal or verbal behavior that's been punished by the verbal community. And so by being punished, the magnitude drops and it goes into this covert level. And now it's mediated by self as a listener. Right? So a lot of people talk about it.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Not necessarily. I think
Why not?
some. Well, like whatever, like when I was looking at the question, like the way it's phrased, it kind of, like not all, I wouldn't say all covert verbal behavior,
Okay.
whatever that is.
What would be an example of something that's not?
It is necessarily all punished.
Okay.
Like, because, well, for instance, I think like that kind of behavior, so you're talking about like verbal behavior that you're not saying out loud
Mhm.
because it's either been punished or
Maybe.
would be punished
Yeah.
if you did say it,
Yes.
but you never said it.
Yeah.
If it's something you've never said before, I mean, I guess you pick up
The
on
specific
other
topography might not,
Yeah,
but the response of engaging in a vocal verbal at that time may have been.
Yeah, I think there's a lot. I think covert behavior is interesting because I think there's a lot more going on than. I mean, yeah, that's what it is. It's something we can't measure
Mhm.
yet.
Okay. Let me ask you a different question then.
Well, I like that one. I was just trying to
Okay.
say the question one more time.
Covert verbal behavior is typically viewed as verbal behavior, overt verbal behavior that has been punished by the verbal community and so decreases in magnitude. And so now it occurs on a covert level. Do you agree or do you think that all verbal behavior that occurs covertly is verbal behavior that was previously punished?
No,
What would be an example of something that's not?
something that's not. I mean, anytime I look at something that, when I'm trying to like Photoshop or something, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, oh, this would be cool.
Why is it occurring covertly?
And it's weird, like, what you like, is that covert behavior? Am I talking to myself? Can people talk to themselves? Because it doesn't make sense to talk out loud.
Why?
My mouth will get dry. If everyone's just walking around talking to themselves, it's supposedly can happen faster in your head. When you're reading, is that covert verbal behavior?
Are you reading something yourself?
Is that being punished?
I don't know. So let me ask you another question then with that. Do you believe that all covert verbal behavior occurs in word form?
No.
Why? And what would be the exception?
Verbal. No. Well, in word, so I'm not sure I understand it well enough. I would like to say no. I mean, take someone with signs. Is sign language words? And there's the old
Well, it occurs in words, right? That's how people interpret it.
I mean, it's just use.
But
No,
when
necessarily.
you're looking, thinking about,
I don't know.
why sign this?
Does someone that's completely deaf their entire life even? I mean, they can read, but like the spoken word is like a completely different mode of.
Yeah, vocals different than
Yeah.
sign, but are they viewed as hand gestures when you're engaging in listening behavior, or are they viewed as words? Is this
No,
like, oh, he's
yeah,
making a
so-
fist, or is this he's making
Why?
a letter?
So
Like this, am I just
If
crossing my fingers, or is it an R? E.
take someone that knows sign language but can't hear and can't read or write, and has never heard a spoken word. What do they see? Is that how you define word? But would they would, if they can or are behaving with covertly with verbal behavior, I would assume that they kind of think about
Do they think in signs then?
the picture of the gesture or what. Yeah, like I guess. I mean, that's like what other mode would they have to? They haven't heard any language spoken. They can't read, but they can look around and they know how to communicate with people.
Okay.
Um,
So let me ask you this then.
it's like how do you define word? Like I would think,
By function.
yeah.
Operationalism. Let's get it really fun. So what about this? I ask you to picture your mom's house, your mom's living
Yeah, the
room.
little example
And
where
she-
the windows and you
And
move your
do you-
head around.
Do you see the windows, or do you actually engage in talking while one,
I mean, yeah, I think, yeah. I
But is
don't like talk. Oh, there's the window. There's
two?
the
No,
window.
you see the room.
Yeah. And
That verbal
like,
behavior.
turn your head. I don't know if that's verbal behavior, but I think it's covert behavior.
Covert for sure. But is it verbal? And if it's not verbal, what is it?
I don't know. I don't know what you call it, but like, because I think, like, if like when an artist has an idea for something and they're painting something, I don't think they're talking in their head or engaging in necessarily verbal behavior.
Okay.
Like this color goes here, this color goes here.
No, they could be picturing what they're seeing, right? The image they want
whatever
to
that
paint.
is. And then
So,
just trying things and then what
is-
they actually end up seeing.
Is that picture that you're creating covertly, right? And you're seeing this, is that verbal behavior?
No.
What is it?
What is it?
Yes.
Covert behavior. Covert visualization. I don't know.
Visualization?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Something else.
Maybe it's a question we should continue to change, perhaps.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, anyway, it's interesting because does verbal behavior give that person the ability to engage in whatever that is? So does that like automatically